Hey, what's up, you guys, and welcome back to Ramona. I am here today at the beautiful Green Hill Park in Worcester, Massachusetts, and today I'm actually doing a video as a response. I had a fan ask about my food storage. I figured I'd, expound on that and cover a little bit of how I cook and do dishes and such. That's going to be a fun one, I think, at least. I hope you enjoy. Thanks. So my rickety little kitchen holds a pantry full of goods and cookware that I've organized into quadrants. The top right is my 5-gallon water jug, and right next to it is the sink drainage, which I made with a whole lot of bucket and PVC. The top left is my seltzer water, sugary snacks, my dried grains like rice, quinoa, barley, and sometimes dried beans and lentils. I have sauces, condiments, spices, and coffee amenities. On the bottom right are my pots, pans, cups, and a few miscellaneous things. I typically only cook for myself and only use 1 or 2 pots, so some of the stuff down there I barely touch. Note that on the opposite side of the kitchen, I have a large tool cabinet with a dedicated drawer for silverware, knives, and every hobo's best friend, a can opener. On the bottom left are my canned goods, which include beans, vegetables, proteins, meats, and fruit. Now, I know you're probably thinking, wow, that was a lot of canned food and dried food, and you would be right. I need a lot of food. I need to stay on top of my calories. It's easy to forget to eat. I actually plan on adding more dried goods like MREs and dried meats to the pantry so that I can add a little bit more variation into my diet. But I'll tell you right now, I'm eating better than I did during school lunch. Most of what I cook has to be simple to make, but also loaded with nutrients. So on a lazy night, I usually whip up something with chicken, rice, mixed vegetables, beans or chickpeas, and a simple stew sauce like curry and coconut milk or teriyaki. Sometimes garlic, salt, and pepper are enough, though. But don't be deceived, viewer. This is not a delicious one-pot meal. This is soapy water. Yes, I boil up my dishes because it helps break up old food and it disinfects. Cooking most of my meals is pretty rewarding for me. I worked in kitchens for 12 years, and just being able to make a meal for myself at the end of the day, at my own pace, it just feels right. Not to mention that I produce less trash and save money, because eating out is often wasteful and expensive. It's so expensive. The most expensivest. Don't eat out often. So yeah, that's how I store, prepare, and clean up after my food. Pretty straightforward, and I spend around $50 a week on groceries. I don't keep anything perishable unless I plan on eating it that day. I also hang on to bits of stale bread, crumbs at the bottom of bags, and loose grains of rice to feed to birds. Yes, don't believe the myth. You can feed uncooked rice to birds. They do it in nature all the time. Look it up. Well, that's all I've got for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope it was very insightful. Do me a favor by liking, subscribing, and leaving some comments in the comments section if you want to see me cover anything, or if you have any questions. I'll see you guys in the next one, and until then, take it easy. Big old bag of candy.